Hello everyone, my name is Cedric, and I appreciate the opportunity to present this proposal for information security awareness and training program at T-Mobile. With the evolving landscape of cybersecurity threats, it's critical for our company to implement a robust training initiative that ensures that our employees are equipped to identify and respond to security risk effectively. Uh, this presentation will outline some of the more important aspects of information security awareness, common security challenges we face, and how the program will address those challenges. By the end of this proposal, I hope that I was able to demonstrate why the initiative is essential for protecting our customers, employees, and business operations. Cybersecurity threats are increasing in both complexity and frequency, making it a crucial for organizations like T-Mobile to stay ahead of potential risk. One of the major vulnerabilities in any organization isn't just technology, it's also human error. Studies show that most security breaches result from employees making mistakes or their lack of awareness. A well-structured security awareness and training program is one of the most effective ways to reduce risk, ensure compliance with regulatory standards, and build a culture of security. This initiative will equip employees with the knowledge they need to identify threats, prevent cyber incidents, and protect both customer data and corporate assets. By implementing this program, T-Mobile can strengthen its security posture and minimize risk associated with phishing, data breaches, and other cyber threats. In the following slides, I will discuss the common security issues T-Mobile faces and how this training program will address them. T-Mobile, like many other large organizations, face significant cybersecurity challenges that threaten customer data and business operations. One of the most prevalent security threats is phishing attacks, where employees receive deceptive emails or messages designed to steal login creds. Another major risk is insider threats, where employees either intentionally or unintentionally access or mishandle sensitive information. Data breaches have also been a growing concern, with hackers attempting to expose or steal customer information. These incidents not only cause financial losses, but also damage the company's reputation. Weak passwords and authentication issues further increase security vulnerabilities. Many employees reuse passwords or fail to follow secure authentication practices, making it easier for attackers to gain unauthorized access. And lastly, social engineering attacks exploit human psychology, tricking employees into revealing confidential information. Attackers may impersonate IT staff, executives, or even trusted vendors to manipulate employees into compromising security protocols. Addressing these threats requires a strong security awareness program that educates employees on how to recognize and prevent these attacks. In the next slide, we'll discuss how T-Mobile can effectively mitigate these risks. All right, now that we've identified common security issues, let's discuss how T-Mobile can address these threats effectively. First and foremost, security awareness training is crucial. Employees must be educated on phishing scams, social engineering tactics, and best practices for protecting sensitive data. Regular training sessions will enhance their ability to recognize and prevent cyber attacks. Another key is using multi-factor authentication, or MFA, which requires additional verification beyond just a password. This significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access. Also, strict access controls should be enforced using the principle of least privilege, ensuring employees only have access to systems necessary for their roles. This minimizes the risk for insider threats and accidental data exposure. T-Mobile should also conduct regular security audits and continuous monitoring to detect vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Using AI-driven security tools can provide real-time alerts for suspicious activities. Finally, a comprehensive incident response plan must be in place to ensure swift and effective action during a security breach. Having a structured plan minimizes damage, reduces downtime, and improves regulatory compliance. By implementing these proactive security measures, T-Mobile can significantly reduce its exposure to security risk. Next, we'll explore the key components of an effective information security awareness and training program. To build a resilient security culture at T-Mobile, we must establish an effective information security awareness and training program that educates and empowers employees at all levels. The first critical component is employee training and education. This involves interactive workshops, webinars, and real-life cases studies to help employees understand cybersecurity risk and best practices. The goal is to make security awareness a daily habit. Next, simulated cyber attacks such as phishing tests are valuable tools to evaluate employees' ability to recognize and respond to threats. By conducting regular phishing simulations, T-Mobile can measure awareness levels and address any weaknesses. It's essential to have clear security policies and guidelines that outline acceptable use of company resources, data protection requirements, and incident response procedures. Ensuring employees understand these policies helps maintain compliance and reduce human error. Another key element is role-based training. Employees in different roles face varying security risks, so we must tailor training programs accordingly. For example, IT staff require in-depth knowledge of network security, while customer service representatives should focus on safeguarding customer data. Lastly, security training should not be a one-time event. Continuous reinforcement through newsletters, security bulletins, and refresher courses ensure employees stay informed about evolving threats. By incorporating these components, T-Mobile can create a proactive security culture that significantly reduces the risk of cyber threats. And next, we'll discover how to implement this training program effectively. Now that we outlined the key components of an effective security awareness and training program, let's discuss how T-Mobile can implement this initiative successfully. First, we must assess current security awareness levels across the company. This can be done through surveys, security quizzes, and analyzing past incidents to identify gaps in the knowledge. Next, we need to develop engaging training modules that address these gaps. Content should be customized to different employee roles and include interactive elements such as videos, case studies, or even hands-on exercises to improve the retention. A multifaceted training approach is crucial. Instead of relying on single method, we should combine in-person workshops, e-learning, phishing simulations, and gamify the security challenges to keep employees engaged. To ensure our training is making an impact, we must track progress and measure effectiveness. This includes monitoring quiz scores, assessing phishing test results, gathering employees' feedback to refine the program. Finally, cybersecurity threats are constantly evolving, so our training program must be regularly updated and continuously improved. Monthly security briefings, refresher courses, new case studies will help employees stay ahead of the emerging risk. And by following the structured implementation approach, T-Mobile can establish a robust and adaptive security awareness program. Next, we'll discuss how the program will mitigate common security risk within the company. As a leading telecommunications provider, T-Mobile faces a range of security threats that could compromise sensitive data and impact business operations. Let's explore some of the most critical security issues the company encounters. One of the biggest threats is phishing attacks and social engineering. Cybercriminals often send deceptive emails or messages to trick employees into revealing sensitive credentials or downloading malware. Even the most advanced security systems can't prevent human error, making employee awareness crucial. Another key issue is weak password practices and credential theft. Employees using reused or easily guessable passwords put company data at risk. Credential stuffing and brute force attacks can lead to unauthorized access to critical systems. Insider threats, whether intentional or accidental, also pose a risk to employees and may mishandle sensitive information, fall for scams, or even act maliciously. A strong security culture and monitoring system can help detect and mitigate these risks. As a mobile network provider, T-Mobile must protect against network vulnerabilities that expose customer data or allow unauthorized access. Ransomware, SIM swapping attacks, and DDoS threats are common challenges in the telecom industry. And lastly, compliance and regulatory challenges add complexity. T-Mobile must adhere to strict data privacy laws such as GDPR, CCPA, and FCC regulations. Failing to comply can result in hefty fines and reputational damage. Understanding these risks is first step in proactively addressing them. Next, we'll discuss strategies to mitigate these security challenges effectively. Now, to effectively address the security challenges at T-Mobile, the company must implement a multi-layered approach to cybersecurity. First, comprehensive employee training and awareness programs are essential. Since human error remains a leading cause of security breaches, regular security awareness training can help employees recognize and avoid phishing attempts, social engineering, and insider threats. Simulated phishing exercises and cybersecurity workshops can significantly improve awareness. Second, enforcing multi-factor authentication and strong password policies can mitigate credential theft. Implementing password managers and regular password updates reduce the risk of weak or reused credentials being exploited. Advanced threat detection and monitoring systems are also crucial. AI-driven security analytics can help identify anomalous activities, potential insider threats, and network intrusions before they escalate. A security operations center can continuously monitor threats in real time. Securing the mobile network is another priority. Implementing end-to-end encryption, SIM authentication measures, and network segmentation can prevent unauthorized access and enhance your data security for T-Mobile and its customers. Lastly, regulatory compliance and regular security audits ensure that T-Mobile meets GDPR, CCPA, and FCC requirements. Conducting frequent penetration testing and risk assessments help identify vulnerabilities before cybercriminals can exploit them. By integrating these security measures, T-Mobile can significantly reduce cybersecurity risk and fortify its overall posture. At T-Mobile, establishing a robust security culture is essential for mitigating cyber threats and ensuring compliance with industry regulations. A well-structured information security awareness and training program is key to empowering employees to be the first line of defense. First, regular cybersecurity awareness training sessions should be conducted. These sessions should cover password hygiene, recognizing phishing emails, data protection policies, and secure remote work practices. This ensures that employees are continuously educated about evolving threats. To reinforce learning, simulated phishing and social engineering exercises should be implemented. Employees will experience real-world attack scenarios in controlled environments, helping them recognize and avoid malicious attempts. These exercises improve their response to cyber threats in day-to-day operations. Additionally, clear security policies and guidelines should be provided to all employees. These policies must outline acceptable use of company resources, data handling protocols, and consequences of noncompliance. Accessibility to these guidelines via an internal portal or training modules ensure consistency across organization. Moreover, role-based security training should be tailored for different departments. For example, finance teams should receive specialized training on fraud prevention and secure financial transactions, while IT teams need to advance education on network security, threat hunting, and vulnerability management. And finally, incident reporting and response protocols must be emphasized. Employees should understand how to identify, report, and escalate security incidents to reduce time and minimize potential damage. A well-trained workforce significantly enhances T-Mobile's security resilience. By implementing these strategies, T-Mobile can foster a security-conscious workforce and mitigate insider threats, phishing attacks, and human error-related breaches. Now, as we conclude on this presentation, let's summarize the key takeaways and the future security roadmap for T-Mobile. First, we examined major security challenges, including data breaches, insider threats, and regulatory compliance risk. These threats demand strong InfoSec governance framework and a proactive approach to cybersecurity. To mitigate these risks, we propose a comprehensive governance program that incorporates the NIST cybersecurity framework, zero trust security model, and defense in-depth strategies. Implementing robust cloud security, endpoint protection, and incident response plans will significantly enhance T-Mobile's cybersecurity resilience. Looking ahead, T-Mobile should focus on continuous investment in security technologies and training programs. Future enhancements should include AI-driven threat intelligence to detect and respond to emerging cyber threats, enhanced encryption and multi-factor authentication to safeguard sensitive customer data, stronger vendor management, stronger vendor risk management programs to reduce third-party vulnerabilities, automation of security operations, SecOps to improve incident response times. Most importantly, cybersecurity is not a one-time project, but an ongoing process by prioritizing security awareness, employee training, and proactive risk management strategy. T-Mobile can stay ahead of evolving threats and protecting customers' data and brand reputation. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to further discussions on how we can enhance T-Mobile's security posture.